But back then, like, how hard was it or easy was it to get catfished?
No, that's the thing. You can get catfish. That's not that part. It's the falling in love part. Was the part to me that made no sense and like meant that much to you. Like you never even FaceTimed the bitch. Like you haven't even seen.
Was there FaceTime back then?
Yeah, because they said in the doc that like he would try to FaceTime and then the fucking guy would like fucking turn it down or like ignore it or something. But even that too, like that dude's a piece of shit.
And then he fully transformed?
Yeah, and then they try to praise him at the end because he fucking fully's living in. No, fuck you. Fucking man, woman, guy, whatever the fuck you are. You're a piece of shit. It's fucking all going through with his grandma and shit, and then he pretends he dies too. You fucking asshole.
What's poppin'? It's your boy Moses, a.k.a. No More Chillin' right here, the Lit Out of Podcast with my very special co-host, Mr.
Jeffrey, bruv.
In the building, you feel me? How you been, Jeff?
I've been good, bruv. I'm over here honoring our queen, our fallen queen, bruv. Man them.
Man's down.
Man down and them. Man down.
How can it be homophobic?
My bitch is gay. My queen is dead. My bitch is gay.
Bro, that guy looks like he's super like, what is that word? Like, you don't know if he's black or white.
Autistic?
Or... that too. Yeah, shout out to the queen. R.I.P. to the queen, but is it really R.I.P.?
It's R.I.P. It's not shout out. Fuck that bitch.
Just R.I.P. But like,
yeah, whatever. You could do that at least.
She's like
you can rest in peace with all your fucking cousins that you're fucking in shit. But not shout out, but rest in peace.
She's like the last, maybe not the last, but like she's definitely like one of the tree limbs off a tree of fucking colonialism.
Off her fucking own family tree, yeah. Fucking ancestral bitch.
Are they really cousins?
Yeah, it's like a third cousin or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Her husband. Is that blood related at all?
I thought
at some point there had to be brother and sister fucking in that family.
Well, you know, down the road somebody
someone had to fuck someone to get cousins to fuck.
But still, like when you say like, oh, that's their cousins, I thought they were like first family.
I think they're third cousins. But like I said, at some point in order to get to the third cousin, there had to be a first cousin and a first brother and a first sister. Fuck that whole family. Fucking bitches. Yeah. Like, what do they do? What's the whole point of them?
I don't know.
And that's why when I see Americans and shit like R.I.P. bruv, R.I.P. in this shad. Like, fuck, why the fuck do you care? Like, don't do a goddamn thing for you.
I'm not sure how their parliament, whatever works, whatever their government shit works.
I think they smoke camels. I don't think they smoke parliaments. Oh, maybe that's a fancy cigarette.
With the stick and shit, that extended stick.
Probably.
The Audrey Hepburn.
Shit was Gucci. We had to take that week off because of the fucking... I don't know if you guys heard, but it's hot. It was hot. I don't know if you guys heard yet.
LA just got hit with like the fucking sickest heat wave of all fucking time. So we got to put a pause and take a little time out.
We would have fucking melted in this bitch.
Because, you know, we're still in the budget phase of the podcast. So like we're in my pad and my pad is not really the coolest air conditioned spot in the world right now. So we had to, you know, take a little pause.
I can't even imagine. That shit would have sucked.
Yeah. Anybody out there that wants us to shoot a pod at their house, drop a DM. We'll pull up to your pad or your job or your business and we'll shoot a pod. Pull up.
Yeah. Especially at a strip club.
So much to talk. Definitely. Hey, I actually have a homie that has two uncles that own a strip club. That is a great idea, Jeff. I like this.
Sick as fuck. Let's go. You heard it here.
I love it. Hella shit to talk about since, you know, we have 2 weeks worth of topics. Manti Te'o documentary.
Damn, it's been that long? That shit was fucking hilarious. That shit was great.
Bro, I remember going through it like in real time.
Oh, yeah. It made me feel bad for all the gay Manti Te'o jokes I made. Like, because he's just a really nice person. He's fucking stupid, but he's fucking nice. Dude, he's a nice guy.
When they interviewed his dad's like, there's two things my son always told me, or he always said, and it was, yes, sir. I was like, damn.
He said that to that guy, too.
Son of the century.
Dude, fucking, like, how do you even fall in love with someone that you've never even fucked or let alone kiss or even met? Like, you haven't even met them or FaceTime them and you fall in love? Like, what the fuck?
I think that's why we're all, like, going through those emotions as we're watching. Like, how could you? Because we know we're living in 2022, but let's take it back to, when was that? 2007, 8, 9, 10? I don't know.
I don't know, something like that.
But back then, like, how hard was it or easy was it to get catfished?
No, that's the thing. You can get catfish. That's not that part. It's the falling in love part. Was the part to me that made no sense and like meant that much to you. Like you never even FaceTimed the bitch. Like you haven't even seen.
Was there FaceTime back then?
Yeah, because they said in the doc that like he would try to FaceTime and then the fucking guy would like fucking turn it down or like ignore it or something. But even that too, like that dude's a piece of shit.
And then he fully transformed.
Yeah, and then they try to praise him at the end because he fucking fully's living in. No, fuck you, fucking man, woman, guy, whatever the fuck you are. You're a piece of shit. Was fucking all going through with his grandma and shit, and then he pretends he dies too. You fucking asshole. You're a piece of shit. Damn. Fuck you and your transition.
It was crazy, dog. And like, I remember the whole thing. And then like he goes pro, and then his pro career is not even that great. And that just like black cloud just follows him throughout his whole career.
That fool was a fucking beast too. But
in college, he was badass.
Dude, that fucking whole Netflix series, that Untold shit, is fucking dope as fuck. Like that documentary series.
It's a whole like they have other stories too.
Yeah, I think that's the same one that did like Malice in the Palace. They have one on a and one. I just watched one on that Tim.
Oh, the and one. I haven't seen that one.
That one was sick. On the one on Tim Donaghy, that ref that was shaving all those points and taking all those bets and shit.
Sick.
Yeah, they're fucking. That one was that dude's a wild boy.
I would do the same.
But that's a sick ass fucking like documentary series that Netflix has.
That's dope. I didn't think it was. I didn't know it was a series. That's hard.
Well, it's just like it's like how Vice used to do documentaries. It's just Untold, and they do a bunch of different documentaries about shit.
I'm gonna be honest. The Manti Te'o documentary, like, since I lived through it, like I would watch it before I would go to sleep, and I fell asleep like 2 or 3 times. But it's because like, all right, I know exactly what happened. So
yeah,
but it was cool to find like little tidbits of info.
That's your background sleep noise.
It is
the Manti Te'o documentary.
Yeah. There's 2 things I listen to. It's either that or Kill Tony.
Oh, Kill Tony's the shit.
Because they're like 2 hours long.
Yeah,
you know,
they just be talking mad shit.
And they're talking shit and like they suck. Like, some of the comedians suck so bad that you're like. I hate it when it's a good one actually shows up. I'm like, oh, fuck, no, I have to watch this. Then I have to watch this 10-minute interview of him getting interviewed by Kill Tony.
I know. I want to take a trip out to Austin to do that, but they only do it once a week, so that would suck to go out there, put my name in, and don't get drawn.
Yeah,
I mean, you still get to see the show live, so that's cool, but...
Yeah, it'll be like super random, right? Because they pull the name out of the hat
out the bucket.
That'd be so sick, dude.
Fuck,
I love that show. When I've only seen, I would say I've seen maybe at this point 20 episodes of that, and there's like 500, right? So I'm kind of late. I'm kind of late to the game, but I really thought he was gay at first.
I think that was you that was telling me that. Somebody was telling me that he's gay. I was like, I don't think he's gay.
I thought he was gay. I think it is me.
He looks like it. Looks the part and sounds the part.
And he talks gay.
He talks the part. Yeah, 100%. Like, I get it, but he's not gay.
For a long time, for me, like whenever I hear a white person's accent, I'm like, oh, this guy's gay. You know, like I automatically, I gotta stop doing that.
That dude's a fucking savage though.
I think he's married. And then he mentioned a girlfriend, like on one of the episodes I recently saw, like 505 or something. But I think Tim Dillon was there. I was like, oh, my girlfriend, this and I'm like, oh shit, he's not gay.
Yeah, Hinchcliffe he's a fucking savage.
You know what I thought? I think
that was clean with the roast.
David Lucas was fucking burning him and calling him gay. I'm like, oh, that fool must be
when
gay.
they go back and forth, that shit's funny as fuck.
That fool's good. David Lucas, like,
oh, he's great at that shit.
That fool's good.
Yeah, he's good at off the cuff shit.
But you're right. Him and that fool Tony, they have good like back and forth chemistry.
Yeah, when they go back and forth and shit.
Yeah,
that's just funny as
really
fuck.
Good chemistry. Let's say you have a girl pregnant. You're in the delivery room, right? Okay, and your girl's
and it comes out black.
No, right before that. So your girl's having a baby and whatever, and then the doctor pulls you off to the side, and he goes, "Hey man, I'm sorry to say this. First of all, congratulations, but they're both not gonna make it."
That's a terrible. First of all, congratulations, but they're both gonna die.
Either you have to pick, your wife survives or the baby survives. What would you choose?
Is abortion legal in the state? Because if it's not,
it's too late already.
That baby's gone.
No. Well, I'm just saying, like, watch. It depends what state, right? But let's say you get to that point and it's already like too late, and you had to pick one. Either your wife survives, or the baby dies, or the baby survives and your wife dies.
Did she start an argument earlier? I see. There's factors that we need to know.
I see what you're going with this.
There's factors. I don't know. Probably depends on how good the pussy is. But I guess it's pretty good because I left it in, but also I might have been drunk.
Yeah, good enough to get her pregnant.
So do I want another girl, or do I want to find another kid? That's the question.
I think to me it depends if the baby was gonna be a boy.
If it's a girl, the baby's aborted. So that part, that's that right there.
I'm on the same boat. Fuck them kids.
Let's try again. Oh fuck, shucks. This is China now. That girl's out of here.
We're turning into China, dude. Side note, like, there's so many girls in America. I think it's going to like, it's usually like 60 to 40. Like, it's starting to get to like 70 to 30. Like, there's just so many girls born.
Fucking thanks, Biden.
And they think, and then they keep going feminist. Like they just keep pretending like they have this illusion that they're gonna choose the right man. Like,
do you think that shit's real when it's like you can fucking fuck at this angle or like put your ovaries at this temperature or something like that to like change the gender at like a very beginning stages?
I've had that same thought. I think what it comes down to is how much testosterone the nut has. So let's say the man's like a younger man.
Mine's in them.
He's like in good shape. He has muscles. Like if the nut has hella testosterone. Right?
I mean, Kobe had hella testosterone. He had all girls.
Good point. But also he's a professional athlete, and we love Kobe. But let's be honest, a lot of professional athletes are on testosterone, and they're not on the natural one.
On the roidy doidies.
Yeah. So like once you start taking steroids, your body naturally stops producing testosterone. So now you're on the artificial shit.
I don't think Kobe did that though.
All of them did. There's no way, dude. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, there is.
There's no way.
Yeah, there is.
There's no way.
There is. I don't think Tom Brady does steroids.
All of them.
Oh, speaking of him, see how
cells.
they got beef now?
Who?
Fucking Tom Brady and his chick.
Well, no, what happened?
I don't know. I guess apparently they're not living together.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, because she wanted him to retire.
Yeah, and he said no. And then that fool took 11 days off from training camp, and his excuse was, I'm fucking 46. I'm dealing with some shit.
She's gonna leave me and take all my money.
That's how we're 41, wherever the fuck he is. And I was like, love him even more. Then he goes to real life shit too. He's like, this fucking bitch. I'm trying to win the Super Bowl, and this bitch is over here bugging me.
Also talking about Tom Brady. So Dana White came out and said straight up that he was like brokering the deal for him to go to the Raiders.
Oh, I saw that.
Wow.
And Gruden said, "Fuck you." I'm so glad it didn't happen though. Fuck the Raiders. You guys would have got Brady and Gronk.
It's hard to say if we would have got the same outcome because we don't have the same team, we don't have the same thing. So a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, Gruden fucked up."
Yeah, you guys don't have Mike Evans.
But what if he was right? What if Gruden did the right thing? Where like he's not a good fit for the team. Like for right now, Derek Carr, the future, and all that shit. It's tough.
I mean, Derek Carr's not a right fit for the team either.
It's tough. He is.
No, he's not. I mean, he's fit for the team because you guys suck.
No, he's good. Watch this year.
How many times have you said that since he got drafted?
Never.
Fresno. Never.
I used to be anti-DC for a long time.
You're not anymore?
Yeah, because now
you're a big Marvel guy.
I used to be like, I didn't really like. When he was his first 4 years before he got hurt, I was like, fuck yeah. Then he got hurt, and he went in a slump, and he had no weapons, and he was starting to kind of like, we're like, all right, so even if we get rid of him, our team sucks, so it doesn't matter. But now with our offense and shit, like I'm like, all right, this is like the perfect team. If you fuck this up, but also like the one of his best characteristics is like the intangibles, like the one
looking like a serial killer.
Is like the coming from behind victories, like the leader in the locker room type of shit,
fumbling into the end zone.
He's like he's not the most physically like best player, but like he's a good quarterback, bro. Being quarterback's hard as fuck, dog.
Yeah, I mean I could do it, but I just don't want to. I could be in the league right now, but I just didn't want to.
Have you seen the stats like in the last 3 or 4 years that he's like the same stats as Aaron Rodgers?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and like the top 5 categories are like basically 0.1, 0.2 off the whole way. That's crazy.
But he don't have no MVPs.
Yeah, because
he didn't take fucking Percocets or whatever Aaron Rodgers took. For
big Aaron Rodgers drinking the ayahuasca.
That fool looks like a fucking pedophile.
Now he does. He looks like a weird.
He's a good looking dude coming out Cal, and now he just looks fucking weathered. I guess living in Green Bay will get you that and all the fucking ayahuasca and Percocets.
I think it's like, I think it's the fucking fame, dog. Like like being under the microscope or whatever. Like the people being all over
the
you.
Stress of that shit.
Yeah, like
Tom Brady still looks good.
Yeah, Tom Brady's fucking aging in a fucking capsule.
Yeah, he's like fucking handsome Squidward. He just keeps getting better and shit.
He does.
Until Giselle fucking ruins it. Don't fuck this up. Actually, I don't care. Let Tom Brady lose. He already won enough. It's our turn now.
Literally one city over. You know they call that the Mexican Beverly Hills.
Do they?
Yeah.
Fucking that sucks.
Right behind the mall, there's like real mansions behind it.
That sucks.
That's where we used to go party. We used to go party and like, there's a mansion party this weekend. Instead of going all the way to Hollywood, we just go to Downey.
You think whoever made Downey had Down syndrome? Whoever named it?
The Downeys. Let's go to the Downeys.
Let's go to the Downey's house. Yeah.
Yeah, man. In Downey, there's a little area called the Orange Estates. It's like its own little like city within the city. That's where it has all
bunch of Trump voting Mexicans.
Yeah, there's no sidewalks. You can't walk around there. Like,
damn. They keep you the fuck. They built the wall in Downey.
And my whole life, I would go to Stonewood Mall. That's my local mall. I would go all the time. And then like finally, like, I got old enough to start looking for houses. And I did real estate for 1 year, so I started like trying to learn the area. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, there's fucking
that shit's crazy.
$3 million houses over there and shit.
Yeah, my homie was telling me too that he, like the nurse at his fucking kid's school was fucking fine. So he's like telling his son like, "Hey, fall down. They'll scrape your knee or something, so I have to come pick you up."
Yeah.
So she can give me a call.
Fucking the other day, maybe a couple months ago, there was the fair here on Tweety Boulevard, and I took my son. Right, I took my son. We're up and down, or whatever. And then Jordan's a little bit more advanced for his age, right? He knows what's up because I'm a young dad, and I don't give a fuck. I tell him what's up with everything. I let him watch whatever he wants. So we're walking,
Brazzers.
then he's saying what's up to one of his classmates, and it's a little girl. She goes, "Oh hey," and then walk by, and then he goes, "Dad, did you know that her mom's in OnlyFans?" I was like, "What?" Turn around. I'm like, "You better fucking tell her." You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have to set up a play date.
you better go talk to that girl. Like, shit. But I was like, "Nah, I'm just kidding." Like, nah, don't.
Nah, bring her on the pod. Do a fucking some what was that no jumper shit.
Yeah, but think about like how the day in the life that we live. Like, even the last guest we had, fucking shout out to LA Hottie. I almost called her LA Hottie. She's so cool as fuck, and she does OnlyFans. And then why she was telling us why she stopped doing OnlyFans because she didn't want her kids to find out and shit.
Yeah, she didn't want her shit all out there. But it's crazy. Every person, like, I feel like you meet one person a day that has OnlyFans. Even if it's not like fucking, it's some sort of something.
Yeah, pictures and shit.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though. There's some people that no, I'll never pay for it. Never come to pay for it. But I thought about it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
I can't. I can't get myself to pay for it because porn's free.
Yeah.
I'm all like, you're hot, but like I know you're not. What if you have ugly nipples?
I feel like it's just a thing of like, oh, I know you. Let me see. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's down bad. If you pay for that shit.
Yeah.
See if they have a free trial though.
Yeah.
Start making free trials, bitches. I might pay for it. I won't, but I might.
Yeah, fucking. It's crazy because I think all men think like that. Because even Kanye hits up the threads and the Reddits and he gets free fucking OnlyFans. He doesn't even pay for it.
If I was a billionaire though, fucking, I'll help these bitches out.
He was probably doing that because he didn't want Kim to find out. Like,
Kim and her diarrhea. The diarrhea she takes.
But imagine you're Kim Kardashian and your husband's still looking at OnlyFans or porn. Like, bitch, you know how many men want me?
Well, I can't even think about what they think about. They're on a whole different level. Dudes never really cheat up.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls will cheat up. Guys never really cheat up. Guys always cheat down because it's easy. And
Yeah.
the girl that's there, it's just, you can have a fucking great girl at home and fucking beautiful, and then you've got this little fucking haggard bitch over here, like, just throwing you some pussy, and you're like, fuck it, I'm not gonna get caught. And then you get caught, and you're like, God damn, ashamed of yourself.
It's never worth it.
It's ashamed of yourself.
But it's like you cheat. When guys cheat, it's like whatever's, if it's available,
Yeah.
But when girls cheat,
They mean that shit. They mean the fuck out of that.
last week's fucking the clip I just dropped last week about the upside down pineapple. Mm-hmm. Dude, so some fool fucking hit me with a sick ass fucking comment, fucking trying to break my heart. I almost cried, dog. Let me read it to you. So I told you that I had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
That had the upside down pineapple, right? And he goes, "Wow, must have been tough realizing she was single the whole time you were dating her."
Damn, shout out to that guy.
Shout out to Ruthless on site.
That's ruthless on site
ruthless.
for sure.
Bro, shout out to you. That was a fucking amazing fucking one-liner, dog. That was great.
Damn. Yeah, how did that feel to realize that?
I was like, not gonna lie, champ, it definitely was a wake-up call.
Fucking hey, dude. Does that mean SpongeBob's a swinger?
Because no, that's a swinger party house. Because upside.
So people go in there and fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, when they do that party with all the jellyfish, they was just fucking in there. Big old orgy. When they do that little rave with the jellyfish and shit.
Sperm cells and shit.
Man, SpongeBob a freak out here.
Hey, bro, SpongeBob has a bunch of innuendos, like adult jokes type shit. Feel me?
Yeah, I started watching the new one the other day just because I'm fucking weird and gay. But the new Camp Corral
Yes,
one,
you
like,
are.
it was like, I want to watch it on shrooms just because of the animation. It was like hella cheesy. At least like the old SpongeBob that we had was like still funny.
There's a new SpongeBob?
Yeah, it's like when they were babies and they were at like a camp. At least when we watched it, it was still like funny and there were like a little adult jokes. This one was just hella corny and like they look cute. SpongeBob looked cute, but I was just like
baby shit.
I was just high and I was watching it and I was like, this would be great on shrooms though, just because of the animation.
Oh, what I'm thinking about is the Patrick Show.
No, it's not that. It's the camp. I see that shit at the gym sometimes, but I mean, fucking. Of course, they're gonna make their money off of that shit.
Fucking
all the spinoffs.
The Patrick Show was kind of cool, but I couldn't take his voice. Oh, Patrick! Like the whole episode is just like him and that stupid voice.
Is it a different dude doing the voice?
It sounds a little different. But just the Down syndrome, the Downy voice is just a little too much for me.
Yeah, that Downey voice.
That's a new thing. Shout out to the Downies.
Shout out to the Downies.
You ever seen the movie Happy Gilmore?
Fuck yeah.
What's your favorite scene from Happy Gilmore?
I don't know.
I'll go with like
It's all in the hips is good.
I got like Bob Barker, the fight scene.
The Bob Barker scene is funny as fuck. Fucking Shooter McGavin.
Dude, that guy was such a good actor. I hated the guy so much in that movie.
Yeah.
Shooter McGavin.
Dude, I haven't seen a lot of those old movies. I think they're all on Netflix or something now.
You haven't seen him?
Not in a long ass time.
Oh, okay.
Like the Happy Gilmore, Little Nicky's, and all. Shout out to Adam Sandler, man. Adam Sandler's a fucking goat.
Well, do you remember in Happy Gilmore his caddy,
Yeah.
the guy with the hair?
Yeah.
He won the PGA Tour.
Wait, who?
The caddy from Happy Gilmore won the PGA Tour.
He's a real golfer?
Yes.
When? Like recently?
Like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Damn.
Like he was like a real legit caddy.
I did not know
And
that.
he was just like a background actor, the guy with the hair and everything,
Wait, he won the PGA Tour as a caddy or as a golfer?
as a golfer.
He's just a caddy in the movie?
Yes.
What's his name?
I don't know. I didn't write it down his name.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. I did not know that. You see that fool John Daly? That one golfer? The
I know
old
that
fat
is
dude?
one of my favorite golfers of all time.
fuck.
Not just golfers, favorite people.
He seems so fucking dope. And when he
Cool
was on
homie.
that college football, he was just like, I'm drunk.
Cool homie.
And then he fucking threw out this first pitch, and it was like a perfect pitch.
I didn't see it.
That shit was like right over the plate, right down the middle,
Yeah.
probably all fucked up.
He's
and
like
shit.
one of those guys that like if he's sober,
do everything.
No. He's like when he's sober, he can't do shit. Like he's a piece of shit person, but as soon as he drinks a couple beers, he goes, "All right, I'm ready," and then just everything lines up perfectly for him.
Yeah, that shit was wild. He seems like a fun guy. I want to party with that guy.
Yeah, for sure. I fucking saw him on the Full Send podcast, and like, dude, he controlled the fucking narrative. Like, he didn't care. He acted like the camera wasn't there. Like funny jokes. Like
He didn't give a fuck.
it was legit, dog.
That's shit. That's how you fucking figure out life.
Yeah, he's
Get
living life.
fucked up and do whatever you want to do.
Shout out to the two homies I ran into the local watering hole the other day at the
Moe's Tavern.
the Hound Bar. Ran into two old school high school homies. And it felt good. So like at the end, like we're chopping it up and we're about to leave, and then I gave him like a drink that I didn't finish. I'm like, here, you fools, fuck this up. So I see how like buying drinks or like hooking the homies up, like that shit feels good.
Yeah, it's fun. I like it.
give me
Because
away.
also, like, if I'm fucked up, I want you to be fucked up too.
Yeah.
So you
I
don't
love
laugh at
that.
me. Speaking of Hound Dog,
If you could bring back one person from the dead, who would you bring back?
Michael Jackson, just because I want to see him perform once. Just come back, perform, then touch some more boys, and then you could die. What about you?
You want to see boys get touched?
I don't want to see him get touched. I want to see him perform. Yeah, I want to see him perform the touching. No, I want to see him perform.
His best life.
I've always wanted to see him perform, and then when he's back, I'm sure he's gonna hee into somebody's butthole. But that's beside the point. I just want to see him perform live.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's dope. That's a good choice. First came to my mind.
Hitler. What?
Honestly, Hitler did come back to mind, but we're gonna segue into that in a second. But
How the fuck are we gonna do that?
so first thing that came to my mind was Will Chamberlain, right? I feel like he died too young.
And ask him if he really scored 100 points. No video, just you holding a sign.
Will Chamberlain, and then
The original Magic Johnson.
there was somebody else, and then I think it would be Tupac.
Yeah.
I think it's
That'd be fire.
I think this is a hot take, and no disrespect to anybody that's homies with Tupac's, and if you get mad, I'm sorry, I'm young, I don't know. But if Tupac would have lived longer, he wouldn't be as big as he is right now. The fact that he died like young and then came out with all those albums afterwards helped his allure or his like legendariness in the world, right? Because
No.
when a man lives that long, there's gonna be so many mistakes. No one's perfect. Like he would have done something to fuck it up, you know.
He's Snoop before Snoop.
He died so young that he didn't make.
But he's Snoop before Snoop. He would have been in commercials with fucking Martha Stewart and shit. He would have been on The View.
You think that would have been him?
Hell yeah. Fucking Tupac, he went to fucking art school. Like he was good at. He would have been a hell of an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have blown the fuck up. He would have went full fucking Hollywood, right? Like Snoop is the most famous rapper of all time. And if Tupac lived, he would have been that too. Everyone knows Snoop Dogg. Like, and then the fact that he could still do all the other shit and then come back and drop a song with Eminem. Snoop is the shit. Snoop is the fucking man. Like, I don't get how anyone can say anything bad about Snoop.
He's a bad actor.
Well, yeah, not the best actor, but Tupac was a good actor.
I think if Snoop Dogg would have lived, there would have been the rap game, the whole culture game, the way the rap took over, it would have been completely different. You know, so many things.
people say that, but
the way
I don't know.
the way life is going right now, like Just like the Matrix would be completely different.
Because like
The algorithm of
people
everything.
say that shit like that, like, oh, if Tupac and Biggie were still alive, this person would blah 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 blah.
Not Biggie.
But like fucking KRS-One's still alive, and the rap game went how it went. Fucking
Okay, let's stay right there. KRS-One, badass rapper,
hell yeah,
legend.
hell yeah,
He's alive.
hell yeah,
Or is he underappreciated?
hell yeah.
What if he was dead? Would it be more appreciated?
No, but I was just saying as far as
That's
no.
it.
But
Answer
I'm
the question.
talking, no,
Just yes or no. Just yes or
no.
no.
I'm talking about
If
you said
KRS-One
if
would've died
Tupac
also-
was still alive. You said if Tupac was still alive, the rap game would be different.
Facts.
Like there would be, but no, it's not facts because KRS-One's still alive and the rap game is what it is. Outkast is still alive and the rap game is what it is. Like fucking Big Daddy Kane's still alive and the rap game is what it is. So as far as style of the thing, no matter if Tupac and Biggie and Big L and them like still survived and lived, the rap game would be what it is. The shit changes all the time. As far as appreciation, yeah, but Tupac would be fucking, he'd be beyond rap at this point if he was still alive.
I have this note in my phone, and 2 weeks ago this was a possibility, but now more information has came out, and this is obviously wrong. But Kevin Durant and Lana Rhoades, apparently Kevin Durant is Lana Rhoades' baby daddy. 2 weeks ago, that's what supposedly was the truth. But more information has came out, and it's actually Blake Griffin is Lana.
Hey, Blake.
Blakey, my boy.
Fucking Blake. Fuck it. She's hot.
What if your baby mama was a porn star? How would you feel about that?
I mean, at that point, you knew what you're getting into. It's different if you start fucking a girl and then you're like, out of nowhere, you're like, bitch, you did porn? And like you see videos of it. If you're fucking Lana Rhoades, it's like, you know what you're getting into. You know what the fuck is going on. You know exactly what you're getting into. You know that shit's always going to be out there. You can't take it off the internet. I don't know. But I'm sure Blake Griffin got a fucking fat old hog on him. So he's fucking probably more secure with it. Like, I don't care.
I think like to me it's like it's not really if I got a girl OnlyFans girl or a porn star girl pregnant and then someone would ask me like how do I feel about it, it's not really gonna affect me in my personal life. Who ultimately it's gonna really affect it's the kid.
Child. Yeah, because kids
especially
are
if it's
ruthless.
a boy.
Yeah. Kids are ruthless. But also
Like imagine you going through middle school and high school and elementary and then everyone finds out that your mom's a
We're gonna
Playboy.
fucking clown the fuck out that kid.
It'll be bad. It'll be real bad.
He gonna turn into a badass fighter. He gonna be fucking people up.
Oh, and then he has like the good looks of his mom and the athleticism of
And
his
the
fucking
size
dad.
of his fucking dad. Yeah, he could be a big boy.
I think this is gonna be right now. It's kind of like a new norm. Like it's not even norm yet. It's just new and weird.
Yeah.
But eventually.
But at least the
eventually,
OnlyFans is behind a paywall.
Eventually, all the OnlyFans moms, the single, regular suburban moms, are gonna have a bunch of kids. So in 10, 15, 20 years, it's gonna be kind of normal that like, hey, your mom has a sex tape.
To me,
it's not.
To me, I would just rather not know. Cause I mean, bro,
What do you mean?
I'm insecure at some points where there's one time I was fucking this one girl and it thought fucking came in my head that I was like, she has to be trans. Like she's way too fine to be fucking me.
That's happened to me
And
too.
I was like, that's so insecure, such an insecure thought. But it genuinely was a fucking fleeting thought in my head where I'm like, this girl wants to fuck me? Like what the fuck? And it's crazy. And then we had a great time. And then, but it's just like
That happened to me too.
So some people are more secure with themselves than other people, but it is what it is. So I'd rather not know. So it's like a girl that you know here in your city is a hoe, quote unquote. I'm a hoe too, so I can't really say too much. But you go out everywhere you go, and then that's your girl or whatever. But every place you go, there's like one or two dudes that's already fucked her. You're like, as a man, you're like, oh, damn, that fucking sucks. But if she comes from a different city or a different state. She moved from Montana and she was fucking out there hoeing in Montana. She was getting that Yellowstone. And she comes out here, I'm like, I have no idea about that. Like, I don't know nothing about that, so I'm cool.
yeah, I think
Call me Mario Winans, baby. I don't want to know.
Yeah, definitely younger me like would give a fuck and get butthurt about it, but older me is starting to realize like that was before me. That was before.
Yeah, before me. And plus, I can't say shit.
The only
I'm a whore.
people who would bring it up and try to get your feelings hurt is like someone trying to obviously like do it from a place of malice. Like they see you doing good, they want to hurt your feelings, they want to see you down. But anybody who's like up here on our level that like obviously has been there, done that, has multiple girlfriends.
Yeah.
Eventually, like how rare is it to have a virgin girlfriend or a virgin wife?
No, I don't want a virgin. That shit sucks.
Especially in LA, all these girls out here are fucking bombing beautiful.
I've had a virgin. That shit's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I don't want someone that's ran through, but I want someone that's, jogged through.
So
something
okay.
like that. So I don't like we know what's happening.
Let's put on our Andrew Tate glasses and hats right now. What is the perfect number for a wifey? Body count.
Oh, I don't care about that.
No, but you're saying that you don't want a virgin, but also
But I don't care about body count.
But also, you don't want someone who's ran through. So, how many bodies does it take to
I don't know, there's
not reach the body count, the ran through number, but also like close enough to like?
I don't know. Body count shit's stupid.
But just guess, like experience, basically.
I don't fucking know. Because it could go from 5 to fucking 30
Yeah, that's your
to
range.
50. Like, yeah. I don't know. I don't have an exact number because I don't care.
That's fine.
Because fucking.
That's acceptable. I like that.
Yeah. Like, I don't care.
I think for me too. I think for me it's got to be from like 5 to 20. Like if a girl has 20 bodies, like let's say 1 out of 5 were like real boyfriends for like a year, 6 months or more. So like between like from 0 to 20 within the last like 10 years before you met me, like you had to figure out how to ride a dick and suck a dick and
Yeah. I mean, it works out. But also, yeah, I fucking body count, to me, that shit's stupid. I don't give a fuck.
to me it's not. I would not want to be with a girl that has like 600 bodies.
Well, duh. No one wants that.
Okay, but don't say body count doesn't matter.
Well, that's the extreme.
So it does matter.
Because she has 600 bodies, she's dead. I don't want to have a Magic Johnson numbers, but also like
What if she was just hot through like
I just don't care. It's
middle
like
school, high school,
fucking.
and
Do you have
college?
AIDS? No. Are we fucking? And you're only
Facts.
fucking me right now.
Facts,
yes.
facts.
Is it good? Cool.
Why are you
I
so
don't give a
scared of
fuck.
AIDS?
Who's not?
Because of the death or just the stigma of having it?
Both. Do you want AIDS?
No.
All right then.
But you could back in the day, like the biggest thing was like if you have AIDS, you will die.
Yeah. Well, now you can live with it.
Now you can live with it.
Yeah. Monkeypox. Those bisexual dudes out here fucking and then
Bro.
fucking girls and then bringing the monkeypox
A couple episodes
into our world.
a couple episodes ago, we were like telling the people, the gay guys from Granny, like, damn, you guys figured it out. You guys are out there fucking each other, having fun at
They
the
did not figure it out.
the Burger King parking lot, and then now we come to find out like almost like 90% of monkeypox fucking like outbreaks is just hella gay guys.
That's fucking hilarious.
That
That
sucks.
shit came and went though. Monkeypox.
That sucks for them, dog. I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
So this is why you gotta follow the Lit Outlet, NoMo23, DefJet562,
Yes, sir.
because
On
you'll
IG.
ask us any questions and we'll ask them live on the pod or answer them live on the pod. We might ask them too. Who knows? All right, fuck it. So the first question comes from Santi. It says, "Why is Mondo so ugly?" And that's a great question. I think the reason why he's so ugly is because he's missing that extra chromosome. I think it's a little bit of the Downey syndrome. You know, a little bit of Downey in him. Also, he does look like Earthworm Jim or the worm from James and the Giant Peach. He just looks like a worm. That's why he could dance and do the worm, because Mondo is a worm. Mondo is Mexican for worm or Spanish for worm. So just, Mondo, if you think that, then that's the answer. If you agree with it, then you're smart. If you don't agree with it, then you're dumb. But we know you're dumb. But yeah, that's why. That's why he's ugly as hell. And he thinks his cat is a dog. So he's dumb. Definitely got the Downies in him.
Next question, Jeff.
It's from Brandon10_7_. How many wipes should you do to tell you're clean in the ass? Ooh. Fucking dyslexic much?
I know some people might think this is a dumb
Until there's no
question.
until there's blood. That's how you know. That's how you wipe. Till there's blood.
When you listen to Bad Bunny, do you understand what he's saying?
No.
But do you feel the vibe? Do you catch a vibe?
Oh, I catch a vibe. Easy.
What is the vibe a person who doesn't understand Spanish?
Just be
is?
dancing. I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but the music sounds
I
good.
understand that like you don't want to like avoid this question, but like let's say you don't know Spanish, you catch the vibe, you catch the beat, you know it's Bad Bunny. Bad
Why did he sound like he had Down syndrome?
Bad Bunny, baby. Bro, early shit. Bad Bunny, baby. Yeah. You know that's Bad Bunny, right?
Sure. I don't listen to him like that.
Obviously, you don't know his new shit. You don't know his old shit, but his new shit, you know it's him.
Yeah.
You hear it.
Well, I know his voice when I hear it.
You hear it, catching the vibe.
Yeah.
Marry a woman who's a #1 Bad Bunny fan or a #1 Wu-Tang Clan hip hop American fan?
Probably a Bad Bunny fan.
Why?
Because she seems like she'd be more of a vibe. I feel like the Wu-Tang, if the girl was a hella Wu-Tang fan, she'd just boss me around, just punk me around. She'd be like, shut up, motherfucker.
Protect your neck.
I'm going to keep sew your ass together and
Protect
keep
your
feeding
neck.
you and feeding you and feeding you. But the Bad Bunny girl would just be like, she want to have threesomes and she would just want to dance and have vibes and she'd have a good time. probably cheat, but they're both probably cheat. But I feel like that'd be, the fucking a hood ass girl like that, her number one thing, Wu-Tang, and she got Wu-Tang tatted on her, and it's like, do you take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? And she's like, I do, Wu-Tang forever. I'd be like, oh my God, yes.
Have you ever been with a Puerto Rican woman?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it or you love it?
I love it.